Hello, friends. Today I am going to tell you the story of a Malayalam medium average student becoming an assistant professor of English in government service. Generally, I don't want to share this with anyone. I think it's a kind of boasting. But today I am doing it because I know many of you want to be an assistant professor of English and you have a desire but you don't know the path. So I thought I will share my story with you, and if my story can inspire you, I'll be very happy about it. Actually, as you know, every dream starts from a desire, and that desire is instigated by someone or some incident. I set my dream in 2000. At that time, I was doing my second year degree. And when I revealed my dream to my friends and my family, they told me, it's a good dream, but are you capable of reaching that? Think about it. Always have an option B. But I said, I have only one option, that is to become a lecturer, and I will do whatever it takes. People laughed at me. Actually, their laugh was my first instigating spirit. Actually, I wanted to prove them all. I was confident that if we put an effort, we can certainly achieve it. So, I just killed all the negative voices around me and I started focusing on my dream. I started reading with a purpose. I started to take notes very early. Actually, I know that after next exam, this is the last hurdle that I have to cross, and we have done a lot of studies up to this point, and I always ask to myself, haven't I got one more fight left in me? I'm asking you the same question. Haven't you got one more fight left in you to cross this last hurdle? I completed my MA in 2004, and a kind of tragedy set at that time. My health lost, and for 1 year I had to undergo treatment. I lost the flow, I lost my energy, and to add the burden, I also had a breakup at that time. So physically and mentally I was devastated. People were looking at me, and I had no idea what to do. But future looked bleak at me. But I asked myself, why can't I fight back? And after all, we are students of literature. We are known for our indomitable spirit. And then it was 2006. Then I was working as a guest faculty. Then the PSC called for, if I could remember, in 2006 or 7. Then I resigned my job. I joined for MPhil. And this was to focus more into my studies and to avoid distraction. We had no prescribed syllabus then, so that made my task very difficult, and the level of competition, as you know, even at that time was very high, and we have very limited number of vacancies. So I know that I have to fight with many people to get here. So what I did was I decided to get into a kind of general understanding of everything first. So instead of going deep, I try to study. I try to have a peripheral understanding of everything. In other words, I try to become a jack of all first. Then during the last 2 months, I spent most of my study time on reading. Actually, I spent 8 to 10 hours at that time, and I prepared short notes in short cards so that that will help me. And so what I can tell you is that you too can also become, you have a plan, try to cover the syllabus as fast as possible, and have a general content knowledge, have some try to memorize, connect what you learn, improve your what you may call your writing skills and speed, and I wish you all the best. Finally, since you have listened up to this, if you want any kind of help or queries, you can just post in that comments. If that is within my limit, I'll try to answer you. Once again, thank you very much. Become an assistant lecturer.